Wednesday, May 29, 2024. Peace is a path to the prosperity of a nation. Let peace reign. On the news this afternoon, River State government announces new commissioners. Stakeholders assess Governor Fubara's 1 year in office as he gives account of Stewardship Day. DG River State Tourism Agency charges media others to promote positive conversations about the state. Federal government reinstates suspended social investment programs. And on the foreign scene, BBC uncovers criminals selling sextortion guides online. I'm Ifechuku Moyele with the news. Now, the River State government has announced the portfolios for the 8 newly sworn-in commissioners. The posting disclosed by the Office of the Secretary to the State Government shows that Peter Mede is the Commissioner for Budget and Economic Planning, Collins Onuwo is the Commissioner for Transport, and Solomon Abel Eke is the Commissioner for Power. Elokatasi Amadi is the Commissioner for Works, and Basoene Benibo is the Commissioner for Housing. Also, Sydney Mara is the new Commissioner for Environment, and Ovi Chukuma is now the Commissioner for Education. Their posting is with immediate effect. Recall that the 8 commissioners were screened and confirmed by the Victor Okojumbo-led River State House of Assembly. In the meantime, Governor Siminalayi Fubara is expected to give an account of his stewardship as part of the 20-day event to mark his 1 year in office. The first anniversary event started on 14th May and will end with Thanksgiving on 2nd June. The event has so far featured an economic investment summit, the launch of a youth development program, and a Children's Day celebration. An event to mark the 57th anniversary of the creation of River State was also held on 27th May. His 1 year in office comes amid a political crisis in the state sparked by his fallout with his
from what former Governor Nyesom Wike did. Former Governor Nyesom Wike concentrated a lot on road infrastructure and building of flyovers. Now that the governor has deviated from his plan, we are beginning to see more civilized things like the just concluded River State Economic Summit, which tend to chart a course for a new economic climate for the state. We want to see more of those kind of things.
Mr. Joma also gave the government a pass mark on security.
We'll advise that the governor sit down and probably watch every clip from that event and take his personal notes on what he should do in the short term, long term, so that the state can begin to attract investors. What he should do going forward is to further consolidate on his security approach. I think in the area of security he has done very well, and he should reduce the confrontation. He has shown himself enough. He now needs to ignore and concentrate. He also needs to make River State more attractive for investors, especially in the area of tourism, agriculture, and aquaculture.
On the spot, the River State chairman of the Nigerian Medical Association, NMA, A.B. Robinson, highlighted some areas in the health sector that received the governor's attention.
Most of these things that he's doing in previous administrations, less of them were seen. Today, almost every health workers who were stagnated for the past 10 years have been promoted, and they've received their letter and have taken funds accrued for all those 10 years. Today, we are looking at the rehabilitation of secondary healthcare delivery system, which have been moribund. Today, we are looking at employment of healthcare professionals across board. Today, we are seeing the implementation of the River State Contributory Healthcare Protection Program.
Meanwhile, some civil servants say Governor Fubara's first year in office was used to liberate River State from bondage.
Governor have even done exceedingly well in his 4 months, or you can call it 1 year in office in this state. Come to think about the road infrastructure, the governor he has been taking on legacy project. We will not forget in hurry the ring road that is going on, and also I must not forget to commend the governor for the liberation of the state, because the state was in the bondage, was in comatose, was in the hands of people that did not mean well. For liberating River State, I will score the governor 100% in this first year in office, and I know that his second tenure is secure.
He not trying, and he do well. Let him continue in good work. That's the way they are acting. This is they do work. He doesn't mean he no mind. Carry everybody along. When everybody knows they do work, everybody will support you. We'll see come next time.
Others say Governor Fubara is towing the path of his predecessor by constructing more roads. But the State Commissioner for Information and Communications, Joe Johnson, disagrees with this.
It would be unfair to say that we're operating in the cloak of the old regime. No, we have set the ball rolling from the out. We have also done so much on social infrastructure. We are not just doing on road infrastructure alone. We have had to touch the civil servants who hit out to government, broke that jinx, and
officers are ready health-wise, and to ensure that they are conversant with their tools. So this is the instruction of the Inspector General of Police, putting your men ready at all times. We are ready to go. They have been trained again and again. They are conversant with the use of their firearms, and they know when to deploy their firearms to save lives and to protect themselves.
Now, away from that, the widow of Chukwudi Okereke, the spare parts dealer who died in police custody in Rivers State, Ogechukwu, has joined to refute claims by the police that her husband was involved in kidnapping and cultism. The 31-year-old mother of
the man that I have lived with 7 years, I'd not seen him as a kidnapper. I've not even seen him as a cultist. Rather, he will be the one telling boys that is growing, advising them about all those things. In the year that we are living, some women will come and tell me my front, Mommy Success, I wish I married somebody like your husband. I need justice from Nigeria. The whole Nigeria, let them come. I need justice for this man. The death, he did not deserve these deaths.
She also spoke about the last time she saw her husband. Mrs. Okereke said her youngest child was only 1 month and 2 weeks old and was awaiting a hernia surgery when Chukwudi was declared missing on 11th January. She said she received a call on January 20th informing her of her husband's death after days of searching and visiting the Octopus Strike Force unit for information since his arrest.
When they, for several occasions, these people did not agree that they know anything about my husband. Reaching on the 16th of January, they brought him at his shop. I was in the house also. My husband brother now called me saying, come, those people that we went to their office, they are the one that are holding your husband, that I should come and see him.